Everybody know. Okay, this is what everyone wants to hear about. Since we've had you on, we had yet again another disastrous episode of The Bachelor, season 2, featuring you. Mm-hmm. We all thought it ended in disaster. Mm-hmm. But now you are dating my brother-in-law. Mm-hmm. Why and how has this happened?
The truth?
Yes, I want the truth. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, that was him, not me.
I literally muted my phone.
Should we start over?
You want to start all over?
What?
Dude, look. Do not...
I thought you put it on vibrate.
Do not disturb.
Okay.
Is it not confusing?
Just put it on vibrate.
Yeah,
he's reading emails. This is going to be so boring. We need to start over.
Okay, we'll start over. Let's just get right into... Yeah, we're starting over.
No, I'm kidding. No, please don't.
We're starting over.
Keep the original intro and then put this part in.
No. We're starting all over, Dan.
For real?
No.
I mean, should I cut?
No.
Cut.
Are you kidding? No.
Okay, keep this part. Keep this part about us discussing cutting. Explain to me why you're dating my brother-in-law. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, obviously you do.
About any of the bullshit you're talking about other than that.
Oh, really?
Why are you dating my brother-in-law?
Can I tell you the truth? Like, honestly?
Yes.
Because, like, at first, it was, like, I just thought it was just, like, funny. I was like, oh, my God, this is going to be so funny. Like, I just, like, fuck him, and then I'm coming back on the podcast. Like, I fucked your brother.
Yeah. And?
Yeah.
That's it?
I mean, that's how it started, for sure.
So do you usually fuck people out of just to make a joke?
Yeah. Oh, no, not always, but, like, yeah, like, sometimes to be like, oh, I fucked this person. It's, like, funny.
Mm-hmm. So you fucked Moses for a joke, but then you found out that he was much more than a joke to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to be buying a house together, so it's a success.
And you guys are, so at first I was like, what's going on? This is all making me very uncomfortable because Moses kept popping up in your socials and not telling us. So I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't know why that. Honestly, I don't know why that. I was like, why don't you just tell them, like...
Well, that I agree with because he made it way worse by not telling us.
Yeah, because we like definitely were like the first 2 weeks of quarantine just attached at the hip for sure, and then he had a traumatic event at his house, so then he just like, I'm like, we should just stay here forever, and that's what happened. We've had like two well, it's not really breakups, but we've had like two-ish like times where we like stopped talking to each other, but we got back to each other. So
yeah, you guys had a couple blow-ups.
Did we? How do you know? He said it. Told you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You actually were the reason of our first breakup. We weren't dating, but we were.
Yeah, you made this hysterical video about how I was trying to sabotage your relationship.
Yeah, because in the thing, we watched it together, and I was like, oh my, you're like, oh yeah, you said he was applying as a goof, and I was like, is that true? You applied as a joke?
Yeah, you just said you fucked him as a joke.
Okay,
why are you offended? Like, that seems way worse. He's like, hey, I'm just going to apply as a joke. But then he's like, oh, I like her. And you're like, I'm just going to fuck him as a joke to spite them. I mean, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes. So how is it that I sabotaged your relationship?
Because that whole episode, like, you just were like, oh, like, I think he's embarrassed that he likes her. Like, it was supposed to be a joke. Like, it was all this stuff where I was thinking, like, oh, is he, like, playing me? Like, you know what I mean? So you ruined it at the beginning.
Well, I blame Moses for not telling us what the fuck was up because the whole thing was weird. And then, well, at the same time, he's going to go on your social media and then, like, our fans see that. So obviously we have to address it.
You think they see it?
Your social media? Yeah. It's all over our subreddit and everything. It's like these two guys making like super cringy TikToks.
First of all, they're not cringy. They're definitely not cringy, but oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, they don't like your TikToks either.
Who are they barking at? Go.
Anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, TikToks are good, but I get more insulted when they say that we're the inverted version of you and Hila. Like,
yeah, I see that too.
Don't compare me to Ethan.
I think just because Moses is like, I guess they're both kind of like understated, maybe, or whatever that means.
Just quiet.
Yeah, quieter. Well, and everyone's quiet compared to you, to be honest.
Not you. And they're skinny. And I just think we're like a little like chubbier. So that's the comparison. Like, just because we're like heavy. And they're like, oh,
so you guys
they have a type.
Right. Well, that's true. So you guys have been dating. Mm-hmm. You guys, right. Well, that's true. Let me. So you guys have been
That's it.
dating.
Mhm.
You guys are now living together. I mean, what the fuck? Aren't you guys moving a little fast?
Well, he has his museum still. He has a museum, so he like works there. But yeah, every night we're together.
You guys sleep together. You guys are together every night, and he's moved shit into your apartment.
I mean, he has like 5 shirts, so yes, but all 5 shirts are at my house.
5 shirts.
But now he has money
And now you guys are-
so we
wait.
can like buy a house together, like a big fancy one, because he has like money. So that's good. It's the first person I like ever dated that has like money and good credit.
I mean, aren't you worried just because your relationships generally don't last very long? Buying a house together seems like a drastic move.
This is my like longest consistent.
How long has it been? It's only been a couple months.
6 months. 6 months today, right? Yeah. 6 months today? Tomorrow. Today. Oh, 6 months today.
You guys are so weird. Moses is here, by the way, because he brought her.
I could not come here by myself. You literally told me don't come to my house. She's never on that episode. You asked Ela, I think this is like a ploy for Trisha to come to our house. She goes, she's not coming. It's not happening. I was like, what a bitch. Like I literally said that to her
It's
too. I was
weird.
like,
She was just kidding.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she was.
No. And that's
You,
why I said,
you were like, I'm going to babysit Theodore.
yeah.
I was like, keep her away from our kid.
But now she's like, we could use a babysitter sometime.
No, she
She
didn't.
did say that. She did say that. She said that. He sleeps through the night. So I'm like, perfect. We'll come watch him.
No. Oh, Moses. If Moses comes, yeah. I find it very odd that you're dating my
Do
brother-in-law.
you still though? Like I think at this point it's like,
Well, I've come to accept it because finally he opened up to me to the point of being like, I actually like her, and that I think that we're in a good relationship. This isn't just some weird thing.
he said
going
I
on.
actually like her.
Oh, please don't try to turn this
He
into
didn't say
a thing.
love. He said like.
You're gonna turn this into a thing?
I can't wait to ask you questions. I feel like this is a podcast where we co-host, so I should ask you questions about your relationship because I feel like this is like an interrogation.
Well, this is just the thing that happened that everybody wants to know about.
Well, yeah.
No, he did not. He said I don't love her yet, but I really like. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. Why, you guys say you love each other?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, he already is like, we have to have a wedding in Israel too. Like we already talked about. Like,
Oh my God.
I was just talking about like Maui. We're like, let's get married in Maui. But he's like, but we also need one in LA because he has a bunch of LA like friends and clients. And then like, he's like, but we have to go to Israel because that's where like his family. But then he said in Israel, they give you money in the fucking
True.
tin and you like carry it and then you have to get security and all that stuff like that. I'm like, well, let's just go there if they're going to just give us money.
Yeah, but dude, what? His mom is gonna trip. Does his mom know about you?
Oh, well, this is a point of contention, which I'm glad he's not in the room because he refuses to post me on his Instagram because his mom looks at his stories.
Yep.
And I was like,
Because she's gonna trip when she sees you and be like,
Moses?
"What the fuck is that?"
why?
Well, I mean, they come from a conservative family. If you knew their dad is
He didn't like you. I knew that.
yeah, he didn't like me. He thought I was crazy. I mean, imagine what they would like, and you're like way crazier than I am.
Am I though? Because
I think so. Yeah.
interesting. Well,
Why do you think he doesn't post you on his stories?
he told me it's because of his mom. He said his mom looks at his stories and he doesn't want her to know. And I'm like, why not?
Well, I just wonder how can he talk about buying a house and doing a wedding in Israel and all this shit and not post you on his stories?
Because the mom stays with you because of the baby, so she won't even have to see me, I guess, if she ever comes.
Why is he hiding you? Why is he ashamed of you?
I trust his judgment.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
If people have a judgmental family like you, like I can tell already by his sister and his brother-in-law that I was like, oh, I get it.
He has a judgmental family.
Yes, my family, he's met all my family already. My dad, my mom, my sister, like he's met everybody. And so they love him. We have family game nights every Sunday. So
I think their mom would be nice though. I don't know why he's so guarded about it. I think
it's fine because I have his Instagram on my phone. So I know if he's like DMing people. So I know it's not about that. So I really do believe it.
no. He's not going to cheat on you.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Right. I check his DMs every day still.
Oh my God.
Girls are thirsty. Girls be like, oh, hey, sexy. I'm like, and they do it because they know I'll like flip. You know what I mean? Like they do it on purpose. So
Dude, you have such a weird world around you. Like there was a point. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Jesus.
Excuse me. when you and Moses were having a fight, there's like all these super weird underground Instagram accounts trying to expose Moses.
Yeah.
With like 3 likes though, which I have to be honest with you, Trisha, I think you own those accounts.
So did he. He literally would be like, yeah, I'm like.
But how could an account with like 10 followers get a hold of Moses's private DMs?
I'll tell you later.
And then post them, and then how do you find them?
I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
I can't tell you now.
Because it's you.
We'll
it's literally you.
No, I mean, he definitely had the people he used to talk to are psychos. They're psychopaths that are just like uber fans of, because we weren't dating right away. Like, that's the thing that's a little unfair. Like, you were like, what are you guys? And like, we didn't know. You can't just say like, we're dating after like a week of meeting.
No,
like,
I didn't even know that you guys were even like talking or hanging out.
Yeah, but it was definitely just like hooking up at the beginning for sure. Like, as I was doing sex tapes with like, all these people and stuff. Like, so it wasn't like officially official until like recently, like a couple months, like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, and that's when I was forced to accept it.
When it was official.
Yeah, against my will.
Here I am. I'm so excited for Rosh Hashanah this weekend. Am I invited?
Oh no, God.
Moses is invited, and he.
You want to bring Moses? You want to bring Trisha?
Yes.
Aw.
No hesitation.
Yeah. I told
Well,
him, I'm like,
you're
you're not going unless I'm coming.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. No, I can't do this. I can't have Trisha at my Rosh Hashanah.
I know Hebrew now, so I could say the prayers. I can talk to your family.
This is so fucked up that you're.
So
this
excited.
is insane. But I have to invite Moses. He's my brother-in-law,
Right.
and now you're his significant other.
Yes.
This is so fucked up.
And I get to meet your dad, and I'm very excited too. Like,
See,
I'm
now,
excited to meet your
now,
family.
now, aren't you embarrassed that you were saying you wanted to fuck my dad?
It's a joke. It's like a character. Like, it's a joke. Is it? Just kidding.
Stop. It's just you have to put a limit on certain things.
I have a boyfriend now. It was different as single before. Now I got a boyfriend.
I have trauma about my dad because he's such a creep. So you can't joke about fucking my dad.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I know that, I know the boundaries.
Yeah.
Shalom.
Moses, why don't you post? Why don't you post her on your stories?
Oh, I told her I will after this podcast.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's such a lie. He's on bullshit now.
Moses said he will after this
I
podcast.
wanted my mom first to see that you guys work together.
Oh.
Oh, establish some
He
credibility.
did say that. He's like, no, I don't want her to know you on that platform. I need her to know that you like work with them. I'm like, okay.
And why is it that you think that she needs to see that we work together? Or why do you think that would help? Or what are you afraid of? Your mom's?
First impression. I didn't want the first impression to be OnlyFans.
Yeah, because let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? If she's like, oh, what's her name? He says, what does she do for a living? She's an internet personality.
Yeah, that's
and then,
it.
But then she Googles Trisha Paytas and she sees you fucking, shooting golf balls out of your vagina or whatever goes on OnlyFans.
I don't think,
Sending vag pics to me on Twitter. Remember you did that?
but that was before we were dating too. Like,
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying it happened.
I wouldn't do that now.
But that's the kind of stuff she's going to see.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense that Moses would want to
I was
tempt.
protecting her.
Yes. No, that makes.
Trisha.
But why?
He says he
Like,
was protecting Trisha.
But what? Why? Like, my family wouldn't judge you if you had your dick on the internet. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's there to judge about that because I'm open with my body?
Yes.
You post nude on the internet. I see your ass all the time on my timeline, and I send it to Moses. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, if you don't like my vagina on your timeline, why can you post your ass on my timeline?
You gonna compare my ass to your fucking?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to hold back. I was gonna say busted ass vagina, but I don't mean that. I was just trying to be funny.
It's nice. Everyone loves mine. My lips are in. Everything's tight.
Ugh,
like,
gross. Stop. Oh, I was telling Moses that as far as partners go, you're very successful, very self-sufficient.
mm-hmm.
I mean, those are really good qualities. And then
Those are good things, yeah.
everything else. But like those are 2 really good qualities.
Yeah. I'm also really like obsessive. Like, I'm obsessed over him. So I feel like a lot
See,
of
that's
people
not a good quality.
No, you're like, that's a good thing because that means you're like all about that person. Like,
No,
like,
I think that's
I wouldn't want to fuck anyone else. Like, that's when I know I'm like in love with somebody. Like, if I'm obsessed with somebody. Like, normally, like,
But see, like I don't like that you're going through his messages every night. I find that I find that possessive.
well, there's just like a little issue like a couple months ago before we were dating, and I was just like, I just need to know for my own trust. But now that I have it, I really don't look. I think like the first night I was like so excited, and now I'm like, oh, like he literally doesn't respond, and it's just girls being thirsty. but that's it. But they literally were like catfishes because they like were my hater. I think it's like we think it's one person that has these multiple accounts, whatever. It's like so intense, but I know it's one. Well, actually, there's definitely two, but and they're like weird obsessed fans, and it's fine. Whatever. We nipped it in the bud.
Okay, good. Well, someday you'll be my sister-in-law. It sounds like not really been in any long-term relationships since I've known him, which has been a long time now.
I know. I was like, are you gay? Because that was like a long time to go without girls.
I think he's just a very independent person. And I do think he likes to spite his family, which may explain you guys.
Oh, I can see that for sure, yeah.
I think Moses likes to... He likes to spite he's often... His whole life has kind of been the pursuit of spiting and distancing himself from his family.
I'll take it. I love it. Yeah, he's like, I left it like right away from Israel. I didn't go travel. I just fucking left. I was like, bye. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, I can see that for sure. I'll take it. It's fine.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. I think the same with him though, because I always tell him like, you're not my type either. And I think it's like fun now. He's like a toy. It's like, oh, I got a Middle Eastern, you know?
Oh my God.
It's fun.
I cannot fucking believe you're coming to Rosh Hashanah dinner.
I'm
This is so fucked up. You're going to bring her, Moses?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
said
he's not
yes.
coming. He literally said that. He's like, I'm not going to come. He's very like that. Like, anytime we've had a quarrel or beef, he's like, I'm on your side. I'm like, thank you.
You know, he's spoken about you very nicely always. Even when you guys had a fight and he's like, I don't know how much I can say of what he told me without pissing you off.
Tell me.
I can say it?
All of it.
Okay, good.
I give you permission.
Well, he just said that. Well, first of all, you were accusing him of like fucking like flirting with minors. Do you take that back?
No, that's oh my god.
Okay, can I just explain everything?
No,
hold on. You stop. Let me explain what happened because the people deserve to know.
Oh my god.
First, you guys were dating, and then you started sending me all these crazy DMs with screenshot being like, "Your brother-in-law's fucking crazy, and he's sick, and he's fucking minors." And I was like, "All right."
I didn't.
And I was like, "I'll pull out my phone and read the DMs."
I did not say minors. I can pull out my phone.
You said
and read the DMs.
underage.
No, I didn't.
You want me to get my phone?
Inappropriate age, very young girls that are like 22. That's what I said. Yeah, pull it out because I even showed him inappropriate age for him. He's like, they
That's
were like
not
22.
what you were saying. You were saying under 18.
I didn't say under 18. There's no way I said that. There is no way.
Hang on.
Anyways, do we really have to like go? This is so embarrassing.
Look, the people deserve to know. By the way, I unfollowed you on Twitter because you kept posting pictures of your vagina. I was like, I can't handle this
Did you follow
shit.
me on TikTok?
Yeah, I did.
Because Moses asked you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I would follow you on Instagram too. I just can't handle your butthole and vagina on my timeline. It's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. You were like offended when it was like gaping. I had like a gaping asshole because I had like a butt plug in there and you're like, why is it so big?
What?
Yeah. Back in May, I remember that.
I guess I blocked it out. Yeah, it's certainly not something I want to be seeing on my timeline. So I hope you can understand. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. That's not. This is so triggering.
Ready?
I never said underage. I know I didn't.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Dude, I know we don't talk, but Moses is disgusting. I have no intention of making anything about this, but maybe check him talking to your fans. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
This is from a fat piece of shit fan of yours who is 23 and he fucked on Valentine's Day.
Don't say
He is
all this.
disgusting.
Yeah, 23. I said 23.
Yeah. Hold on.
First of all, don't read this because
You
you better call all this for real. That is the psycho. Just don't.
Well, fuck her then. I don't know. But you got baited. And then but my point is,
But
is
she's
that.
an actual psychopath.
Okay, fine. Who
She went
cares?
to my
Fuck her.
house.
Well, you have a
That's why I have
guard.
Security. Yeah,
Okay,
I do.
but anyway, you were sending me these DMs and I was like, wow, this shit's crazy. And then I actually started hitting up Moses because I was like, dude, what? I can't have you flirting with my fans because you were kind
It
of
was a fan. Yeah, I was a fan.
You said there's audio, screen recordings. Check the bio.
Yeah.
And then you're like, check out this exposed channel with 10 followers. I was like, oh, that's you. That's literally you.
Oh, you think I'm the exposed channel?
Yeah.
Why would I want to like embarrass myself?
No, you were just, it was all about trying to expose
Why would I want to
Moses.
expose him? Because I was like really, truly like in love with him. Why would I try to like kick him?
You said he talked so much trash about me and made fun of my body and then used me. He's scary and vile, needs help.
Yikes. I was really mad then, but that's a different.
I didn't answer because I was like, Moses, what is going on?
But
and then you say,
responded a month later. You were like trying to start shit because that was
because
in May.
because I didn't want to. This was insane. The
But
shit
then
you're
you thought
saying.
we were fine because we had Father's Day
Yeah.
and everything, and you're like,
Well, because I'm like, I have to address the issue that Trisha just. Well, let me finish this.
can we not? Like,
You said,
let's
just so you
stop."
know, none of this was a troll. I truly thought he liked me, but he played me. He always was bitter. He was never on your. Oh, here, I won't read this. I won't read that. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my God. Like, can we just stop altogether, please? This was already a point of contention. We're past it. Just stop.
Hang on.
I literally don't want to have a fight.
You said he talks to underage girls
No.
Right there. He talks to underage girls.
Weird. Where I literally don't see it.
Right there. He talks to underage girls. Confirm that it
Think
says
of what that was. Yes, but this is a different situation. I'm talking about.
No, it's not.
Where-
It's
no,
the
when people
same
ask about his
set of
water,
messages.
about his work.
Stop. It's the same set of messages. 5/7/10/30. 5/7/10/30.
I'm telling you, this is telling him to this girl.
You
is,
said, read this part. It says,
This is a
he
different-
talks to underage girls.
it's a separate. It's a period.
It's
in there.
not. Look, it's 5/7/10/30 p.m. 5/7/10/30 p.m.
Can I just say he doesn't talk to anybody now? Not even about his work. Not men. Not women.
So
nothing.
I'm just trying to explain the situation.
Oh my God. Well, I saved him from further embarrassment.
You says he stalks to underage girls. I don't expect a response. And again, I don't want to talk to you again. But he's just a fraud and he's scary.
Okay, can we not put this in there? This is going to be so bad. People are like, oh, they're in a toxic relationship. We're in a
No. It's all good. I'm just saying.
You're painting it like I said all this.
Yeah, you are. You're crazy. I mean, everyone knows that.
Jesus.
Oh, you pull this a lot, by the way. You said he's a psychopath. I have 24-hour security now.
That's
how many?
true.
How many people are you going to blame having 24?
There's a lot of people to
You're
blame.
like, man, fuck this guy. I've got 24-hour security now.
I do have 24
Fuck
security.
Hanny Gabba. I've got 24-hour security. Fuck this stalker. I've got 24-hour security.
I did tell them don't let him in. I mean, that was part of it. I mean, there was just a lot because wait, can I tell you this is tea? Or do you want to keep going with this? Because I have actual tea that I wasn't going to say.
But the point is that I didn't respond. I do want to hear about that. But I was like, the point is that I'm not going to respond. I'm going to talk to Moses first because you said he's talking to underage girls and he's talking to your fans. So I was like, so he was like, no, I'm not doing that. Trisha's crazy.
I wasn't saying sexually.
He didn't say you're crazy, but he's like, I didn't do that. She's just mad. And so I responded. I said, hey, these are super serious allegations. I talked to Moses about it. I just want to make sure that I'm responsible with this stuff because obviously I don't want to not have done my due diligence on this. He says it's not true. I just want to get past this. And then you said, oh, it's all good. Actually, what you said is he's disgusting. I was trying again. Another girl came out of the woodwork.
Okay, stop. Oh my God.
And then, but anyway, you guys worked it out.
Guess what? I have his Instagram password. I'll show you right now. He doesn't DM me. Learned.
And then he said that you were,
because we weren't dating, and like in his defense, like we weren't dating, but then also
he said he broke up with you because you started like punching him.
He's shaking his head no.
Oh, okay. You said I could say everything.
I did not punch him. You said that's why you broke up with me because I punched you? I went like this.
Okay.
And he's frail. But I didn't
He
punch
is
him.
frail.
It wasn't. Okay, if you want to, fine. If you're leaving this in, I'm going to have to say the full fucking story. Because what happened is we were like upstairs and I took his phone. I saw like other DMs to girls. He like, not tackled me, but like we went to the floor. And so then I like punched back, but I never punched him. I wasn't like, hey, you piece of shit. Like I wasn't like that.
You guys had a tussle?
He had bruises. So of course he's like, oh my God, like look. And I was just like, I didn't do it like on purpose. I wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It was a tussle.
You guys were fighting over his phone? Oh my God.
Well, then I took his keys. And so he was trying to get the keys back. But can I say?
Yes.
How long did we fight for the keys? Like 12 hours?
Yeah.
Off and on. Basically 12 hours of fighting. But I had him, like I was putting all my weight on it on the bed, like to like not let him get it. Because I'm like, okay, all my weight's on it. He's not going to be able to get the keys. And literally we just started like fucking.
Oh my God. You guys are so crazy. How is this? I don't understand.
Twice. And I was like, oh, maybe this is the key. Because we never did it like that. I was just like bent over, like standing. And I was just like, oh. And then he opened his pants down and we just started fucking. And I was like, oh.
Moses, what is wrong with you? God, you need Jesus.
The point is, obviously, and also we weren't dating, so I don't know why he said he broke up with me because of that. We weren't dating.
No, he said he called it off after the tussle, I guess.
It wasn't abuse. Oh my God. It wasn't like I punched him and like you.
Look, I know Moses, he wouldn't endure that. He wouldn't get back with you. I want to say, I don't want to paint it as like Moses is in an abusive relationship. He's a self-sufficient guy.
You just did.
No, I'm just trying to understand what happened because I've been getting a lot of grief from you. I'm just trying to understand what's going on because now you guys are buying a house together.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You guys are crazy.
This is awful. This is why I should have done the podcast. Because honestly,
it's just the first episode.
Well, good thing I'm not going to share any more. We're both not sharing any more personal details with you.
Yes, he will.
Nope.
Yep. All right. So anyway, I feel like we've pretty much covered enough ground here on the Moses
my
thing. But you
God.
guys are in a good place now.
Great.
No tussling.
No tussling. I
Find a
have
house.
all access to his Instagram accounts, phone,
That's
Twitter.
the definition of a good, healthy relationship.
Like I always know when you guys are texting him. Like I always just know. Like even before when you guys would text him, like what's the tweets? Like what are these about? I'm like, don't fucking respond. Like way early on. Yeah,
Freaky.
I love it. I know the group chat, so I know so much actually.
The group chat.
Yeah, I know about your guys. I know all the group chats that come through.
So
I'm just saying I know everything about.
Not all
I know a
talking
lot,
about you.
even about like your. I just know everything about your family and stuff. So, anyways,
there's nothing to know about my family.
I'm just saying I know a lot. So.
Are you trying to like threaten me or something?
No, I just know a lot. Like you have a big mouth, okay? Maybe I got a big mouth too, but I'm gonna be nice and just like
There's
quiet.
nothing about my family.
Okay, you're right.
I literally have
I
no
could.
insecurity.
Okay. I'm
What?
not going to for Moses' sake because you know what, I love Moses and I fucking respect like the stuff he
But
tells
you're
me in
making it-
private.
you're making
he
it
tells you
sound-
something in private and you put it in public. He tells me something in private. I'm gonna keep it private.
Wait, but I'm literally. You're making it sound worse by not saying what it is because there's nothing.
I just said what it is and I told you what happened.
No, about you knowing something about my family.
Oh, okay. I mean, no, it's nothing bad. I'm just saying there's little things that I know too. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
What? So say it.
I mean, it's nothing like it's not. There's no reason to say it. It's
But you're
literally
making
just
it
me.
sound like it's bad.
I'm just saying I know everything, so don't act like you have some special connection with Moses. Like I know more than you do about everything. Like I know everything about everything. I know more about Moses than anybody. Like I know more about your family than anybody. I know more about his
My
family than every. Yeah, I know about.
I don't
everything.
know anything about my family.
Exactly.
How do you know anything about my family? My
Exactly.
parents don't even know anything about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What? What is happening? Why did you turn this into some weird veiled threat?
It's not a threat.
You're like, I know the truth.
But you know what? That's why I feel like I actually do like feel love for you because I feel sorry for you. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And now I feel more like
What?
compassion for you.
So why do you feel sorry for me?
I just get it.
Oh my God. She's just making shit up to like try to sound tough.
I get it. I
Just
feel like
say what you're saying.
We have very similar like upbringings. Like I get it.
Oh, about my family? I've talked about them all the
Yeah,
time.
but I just get it.
What about how my parents like
Oh my
were
God.
not involved at all in my life?
If we're gonna have Rosh Hashanah, we shouldn't talk about this episode. Next
I talk
episode.
about this all the time
Oh,
on the
okay.
podcast. It's not a
Okay.
big secret. That's what you're referring to?
No, I don't. Whatever.
What
I
does
don't know.
Moses know about me and my parents'
Doesn't
relationship?
matter. Okay, I
You said some weird shit, dude. Now let's fucking get it out in the open.
I love your family. I can't wait to meet them. I literally can't wait.
You still want to fuck my dad?
No, I have
Okay,
a
good.
boyfriend.
All right.
But I definitely want to try your mom's
So-
cooking.
She's a horrible chef, but I'm pretty good. My sister's good.
Cool.
We'll probably just order out.
Love that.
So what's the tea you have?
It's an
You said you had tea.
yeah, because of you actually. Because you just
Yeah.
now we just go home and I have to like punch him again. I'm just kidding.
No, I think we did a really good job.
Domestic abuse isn't funny.
No, I agree, and Moses would not stand for that.
Yeah.
You guys are still together, so I'm not trying to say domestic abuse. You guys fucked afterwards.
No, during, because then he still was pissed, and I still was like, oh, one final. Okay, whatever. I talked enough about.
Give me your final thought.
I was just saying, you know what was super impressive about Moses that day? I threw my keys over. I threw his keys over my gate. You know, like it's a really tall gate, like 8-foot gate. He just hopped over it.
Really?
I was like, whoa, who is that? Like, I was expecting him to like whatever, but he hopped over it. And then I tried to stand behind his car and he almost ran me over, but my legs looked really skinny in his rear view. I don't have that picture anymore.
What? You're
yeah.
so crazy.
Because then he got in the car.
I
and then
hope, Trisha,
Okay, I love you.
in closing,
Moses, not you.
it sounds like you said it to me.
I was looking at you. But I'm just saying it. I'm sorry.
Can I just say in closing, Trisha, he's my brother-in-law and I wish him well. So I just want to say all this crazy with the key, throwing the keys in the sand. You gotta tone it down.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna buy a house with them. You talk about serious stuff.
Well, it's over because
gotta
that was before
tone
we were
it down,
dating. He wasn't
please.
making it like official, so I was like paranoid. I was like, what? And then so now we're official. We're good. We're solid. Everything's great.
And no DMing me shit about him flirting with underage girls.
I didn't say he was flirting with underage.
You
girls. That was a
literally
separate
said
thing.
that.
I said he was talking
You
to them
literally
before.
no, you literally said that.
Oh my god! No,
but
I
he
didn't.
does. He's not, and he
Are you
never
gonna come
did.
to our wedding in LA or Israel or Maui. We have 3.
I'll come to all 3 of them.
Really?
Sure,
He
why
said you
not?
guys wouldn't come. You said he's like my family is not going to come to Maui. I'm like, so it's just gonna be my family. He's like, yeah, and I'll have the ocean.
I'll come to
behind me. I was like,
Maui.
okay. Really?
You don't think I'd come to Maui? Why?
No, I meant from Israel.
Yeah, they won't
No,
come.
you said Ethan and Ela would not come to Maui.
No, I said we'll have 3.
But-
One in Maui for us.
Yes,
In LA for everyone in LA.
but my family's coming to Maui, and you said Ethan and Ela won't travel.
With the baby now, no.
See?
You can't leave now.
We'll leave the baby with my parents. Well, you guys aren't getting married tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. I mean, soon.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I'll go to one of them.
No, come to all three. I would love if you came to all three.
I don't want to go to. I probably won't go to Israel.
We might buy a place in Israel.
God.
I want to
Tone it down. Just slow down.
Hmm?
Slow down.
Or Hulan. I want to.
One house at a time.
Shout out Hulan, Israel.
Hulan.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Hulan? Oh, Holon? You didn't even get close to saying it right. I was like, Hulan. Moses and Elah are born in a city called Holon.
Hulan.
Holon. No, not Hulan. Sounds like Mulan.
Both
Stop.
of you are right.
I lived in Holon.
Hulan.
Holon. Holon. All right, let's wrap it up.
Ani ohevet
Stop.
Oh, ani rosa zayin.
Oh my God.
Bavakasha.
Wait, did you just say you like his dick?
I want his dick, yeah.
Gross.
Oh, I know, like lay, heck, pot, like my pussy, right?
Ew, and you just touched your crotch. I could see that's gross.
Anyways.
All right,
Okay.
let's wrap it up. This is the first episode of Frenemies. I think we lived up to the expectation. We've resolved.
What a name.
I think it summarizes the relationship well.
Yeah, we're friends now.
Well, that's not the name of the show. It's not Friends. It's Frenemies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's me and Dan. We're frenemies. That's why I can't believe he's here. Is he on camera or talking, or can you hear him through this one? No. That's just H3 exclusively for you guys. You guys can keep Dan.
So anyway, that's for episode 1. We'll be back next. We film on Monday and we post on Tuesday. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday. We'll talk about something new. Well, there'll be a new topic for us to explore, right?
Yeah, not about me anymore. This next one will be you. I can't wait to ask questions.
You want to bring a topic?
Yeah, but I feel like we should also talk about topics.
Yeah.
Like a podcast. Like,
no, we could. We should totally. We had to get this out of the way
okay.
because everybody was wondering what the hell's going on.
Maybe we'll talk about TikTok next time.
Sure.
That's exciting. Tune in for that. Keemstar.
We could talk about Keemstar. Whatever you want.
Love you. Watch Drama Alert. Should we shout it out? Promo?
Drama Alert?
Yeah. What up?
You want to give a shout out to Drama Alert?
Nothing but love.
Yeah.
We're all peace and positive here.
Yeah, Keemstar's the best. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. All right.